The 13th of July, the moon, Earth satellite. Monday morning, a brief reading from the Common Buddhist Text, Guidance and Insight from the Buddha. Chief editor of this compilation is Dr. Maha Dhammakosa-chan. We are currently in chapter 10 on the goals of Buddhism from the lesser vehicle, the Vajrayana tradition. Happiness in this and future lives. The effects of wholesome actions. This passage follows the one on the nature of the 10 wholesome actions and describes their karmic effects as experiences that accord with their causes in terms of being similar to them. The karmically ripened effect of practicing the 10 wholesome actions is that you will be reborn in one of these 3 higher realms: the human realms, the demigod realms, and the God realms. The activity that occurs with it its cause is that you will take delight in wholesome actions in every lifetime. So they will further multiply. The experiences that accord with their causes and 10 wholesome actions are as follows. By abstaining from killing, you will have a long and healthy life. Through abstaining from taking what is not given, will be wealthy and immune from robbers. Through abstaining from sexual misconduct, you will have a charming spouse and few rivals. Through abstaining from lying, you will be praised and loved by everyone. Through abstaining from divisive speech, you will be respected by people around you. Through abstaining from harsh language, you will be pleasant to hear. Through abstaining from idle chatter, your words will be credible. Through abstaining from covetousness, your wishes will be fulfilled. Through abstaining from malevolence, you will be free from harm. Finally, through abstaining from wrong views, you will come to understand the right view. This is cited from The Words of My Perfect Teacher, page 187. Definitive spiritual breakthroughs. Milarepa, Song of Realization. In this passage, Milarepa sings about the final realization he has gained while staying in a mountain retreat. He sings about the confidence of a fully awakened Buddha who has come beyond all dualities, including the temporal distinctions of past and future and the existential distinction of samsara and nirvana. It includes the moral distinction of right and wrong. Once you realize the non-dual state of a Buddha, the benefit of beings is spontaneously accomplished, and there is no need to make these conventional conceptual distinctions anymore. Having meditated in a different mountain era, I have discovered an unborn confidence, resolved dualistic perceptions of past and future lives, reveal the appearances of the 6 realms as deceptions, and cuts the imputations of birth and death. Having attained the confidence of equity or equality equally, I've resolved the duality of pleasure and pain, revealed the experience of sensations as decrepitations, and cut the imputations of right and wrong. Having attained an inalienable confidence, I've solved the duality of samsara and nirvana, revealed the stages of gradual practice as deceptions, and cut the imputations of hope and fear. This can be cited in 100,000 Songs of Mara Ripa, page 58. Nirvana. The nature of liberation is the nature of nirvana. This is continued from the text on the middle way as freedom from the two extremes of existence and non-existence. This passage describes the nature of nirvana in a similar way. But if phenomenon of samsara are neither existent or non-existence, then is nirvana something existent or something non-existent? Some theologians speculate that nirvana must be something existence. However, it is not. As Nagarjuna said in the Precious Garland, if nirvana is something non-existent, then how can it be something existent? If it were something existence, bhava, then nirvana would be conditioned thing, sankhara. And if it were conditioned, then eventually it would come to an end. As said in the fundamental treatise of the Middle Way of Nagarjuna, if nirvana was something existent, then it would be conditioned, and so forth. Neither can it be something non-existent, as he says in the same place. It is non-existent. So one may ask what nirvana actually is. What we call nirvana, or nibbida, nibbana, is an infallible beyond the reasoning mind, with all concepts of existence and non-existent exalted. As the Precious Garland says, what we call nirvana is the exaltation or exhaustion of all concepts of existence and non-existence. Engaging in the conduct for awakening also says that when neither existent nor non-existence is left for the mind, then there is no other option. It calms down without a thought. The Noble Sutra requested by Brahma says, it is the calming down of the conceptual thoughts. This is equivalent to the unproliferated thoughts. Freedom from agitation. The White Lotus of Sublime Dharma Sutra says, Kassapa, nirvana is the realization of the sameness of all phenomenon in emptiness. Thus, nirvana is nothing but a mere calming down of the reasoning mind, rather than anything that is produced or stopped, abandonment or attained. Thus, the fundamental treatise of the Middle Way says, nothing abandoned, nothing attained, nothing annihilated, and nothing permanent. This is nirvana. Since nirvana is neither produced nor stopped, neither abandoned nor attained, it is not something one should create, construct, or transform into. The Precious Sky, the Ratnakasata Sutra, also asserts that there is nothing to be removed, not the slightest thing to be established. Just look at the authentic reality as it really is, and if you are to see it in that way, you are completely free. This can be cited in the Jewel Ornament of Liberation, page 287 to 289. I'm going to leave off there today on chapter 10 from the Lesser Vehicle of the Vajrayana tradition on the goal of Buddhism. As we pick up on the next one on activities of a Buddha. This is a brief reading from the common Buddhist text, Guidance and Insight from the Buddha. Chief editor of this compilation is Dr. Mahadhamma Kosachat, otherwise known as Pratmaha Brahma Pandit.